Well, I'm here in old Sears Village, and noticed something, and it hasn't. To be honest, this hasn't really hit me until now. This place is a ghost town. Now, there's reasons why this is true, but it made me think. What other cities, what other features in this game have been deemed, useless? I guess would be the word. I mean, this isn't like a rant, like this isn't a rant video or anything, but it's kind of just a reflection on, what this game used to be. And I'm not saying that it used to be like better, which, I mean that's arguable. I've always enjoyed RuneScape regardless of what happens, but things have changed. Like I remember and this is before bots, really hit off, but like way back in like 2005, 2006, uh, the flax fields. This was a great place if you were low level and your combat skills were not that great. You could come here to make, you would work for like hours, but you could make 100K if you picked the flax. After you picked it, you would run over here to this little shack and you would spin it. RuneScape has definitely changed. It is 2012, and I don't know. Let's take a look at what else has changed, and let's reflect on this, shall we? All right, so now we're in Varrock, but I just wanted to point something out. Um, this guy, I'm gonna buy one of these newspapers. If you guys remember, way, 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 way back. I don't remember when. I can actually find out. Yeah. Okay, so I cannot believe that this is still in the game. Um, God damn it! I wish I knew when the update was. But anyway, so this guy, you guys may remember that a while back, Varrock was updated. Um, Yeah, like you can I mean you can read it. It was like redone basically, the visually and whatnot. And this guy stands out here and he sells newspapers that advertise this kind of. And it's still here. And then on this side you can see there's like some pretty dry humor obituaries. Goblin died. Giant rat died, and then there's like these classifieds and stuff, and it's 2012 and that is still here. That's crazy. You know what? I wouldn't be surprised if one day this becomes a rare item. I'm just saying. Yep, here we are. We're out in front of the Grand Exchange. Um, I remember whenever the Grand Exchange was added to the game, a lot of people, they were just confused. They honestly they didn't know whether to be, afraid for the future of the game or, hopeful. Now, the Grand Exchange completely altered how the game, how the economy is, how people play. It just changed everything because, used to you would have to go to the banks, the major banks, and you would just sit there and you would sell your items. If you had something to sell, you would have to do it manually. You would have to type it in. And let's say you had items in, bulk, or maybe you had a rare item to sell. Now there was two places where you would do this at. You would, like, let's say you wanted to sell a Halloween mask. You would go to depending if you're a member or not, you'd go to, like, say, World 2. World 1 was, I think that was popular for rares. I'm not really too sure. I never had a rare, but I do know how they would sell it. So you would normally go to one of these trade worlds, and it is so irrelevant now, to be honest, to even have these trade worlds, so to speak, because well, you're about to see what the trade worlds have turned into. Whereas used to people would stand out here and sell stuff, all it is now, this is all it is. Gambling. Instead of people selling their goods and trying to make money that way, or even merchanting, instead they just stand out here and they gamble. And to be honest, half the times this shit is rigged, and it's completely, if dicing was still in, like, dicing was back whenever they released the whole the games thing. I don't know what you would call it, but that was back whenever they had the dice bag, and people would they would rip so many people off. But yeah, that's my take on that. It's so easy to just sell shit now, and it's so easy to rip people off and to come over here and make it or break it, to be honest. But most likely you're going to get cleaned, because a lot of these people are not legit. I would say that 75% of the people here are looking to scam you. I also want to say something about the recently added lodestone system. Now, the lodestone system is useful, and I enjoy it, but it kind of, to be honest, it kind of renders magic teleports mostly useless. Now, yes, there's of course the teleports that you can't get on here, such as the one in Lunars or the ones in Ancients, but like, seriously, one of the main reasons that I'm in regular magics is so I can, like, teleport. Because I don't like to keep a stock on teletabs, just for my own reasons. I don't know. It's kind of stupid because, like, there's not even a cooldown anymore. Used to, first of all, you could only go to, like, Lumbridge or Falador, or maybe there were other areas you could go to, but used to, you would have to wait. It's unlimited now. You can go wherever you want to, whenever you want to. I have most of them. I don't have Edgefield unlocked, but yeah, I have them pretty much all unlocked. And you know what? It's the best part, but it's also the worst part. Just because it totally takes, patience and work out of this game. Another way is you can teleport directly to the Bandit Camp or Lunar Isle, which means you can have your magic spellbook changed within, like, seconds, or minutes rather. You don't have to walk, you don't have to run. Used to you would have to, like, teleport, to Sears, and then go up to the Firminic area, and then take boats to Lunar Isle. Or used to, you would have to teleport to Al-Kharid and go through the Shanty Pass to get down there, but not anymore. Now you can go directly to it, which, I mean, again, I'm not necessarily complaining, but it's just kind of weird. And I think I want to end this on a little nostalgia. There's actually someone here. I don't know what they're doing, but it used to be different how people would, like, scam or lure. Because I remember this was a pretty old trick that people would do, or not even necessarily a trick, but now you have people, waiting outside of the chaos tunnels, and you have people waiting everywhere for people to log in, for people to, like, teleport and shit. Used to, and I'm not going to go through there because there may be people over there, but used to, you would pull this, go into the wilderness, and there would be people waiting for you. And it was a very common, like, scam. People would tell people to pull it and stuff. I don't know. This is just me rambling on about, what used to be. I'm not trying to say that the game, is like used to be so much better, because games change, graphics change, everything changes. As of the game, I think that the community is a little messed up now. I think that I think that people care way too much about like money, and they don't really care about it. This game used to be this game used to be an online community, and now it's honestly just like a game based on player versus player. This is just my thoughts. Obviously, there's there's many arguments to what I'm saying. That's just how I feel, and that's pretty much it for now.